Hi, and welcome to Designed Resilience. This is the corner of the internet where we talk about building daily habits and practices to enable you to have the fortitude and the strength and the resilience to deal with life when things are not going exactly as you planned. Today, I want to speak on the pillar of physical well being and taking care of your body because I have fallen wildly out of the practice. I was in a play recently that was taking a lot of time. It was very physical, so I was still moving around a lot. I actually did a video on how if you find something you love to do, you'll never work out a day in your life because you'll just be enjoying yourself. But once the show stopped, I had during the show stopped my morning routine of working out because rehearsals were late. I was sleeping in the morning and then just going to work. But since the show ended 3 or 4 weeks ago, I have not really done a good job of taking care of my physical well being. I first focused on catching up on my sleep so that I could get my energy kind of back. And just this week, I've started moving back into taking care of my body physically. So, what that looks like for me, because it's been so long since I was in a regular workout practice, is yoga in the morning and walking after work. And so I'm gently easing myself in for a couple of reasons. One, I know that if I go back to the gym and try to do what I was doing from a strength training perspective, I'm not going to lift the weight that is appropriate for my current strength level, which means I'll probably make myself really sore, which means I probably won't want to go back. Also, just the rhythm of recovery makes me want to work out in a way and move my body in a way that is nourishing and comforting and loving. Also, the time of year is getting cooler outside, and that for me signals a time to begin to slow down and to kind of focus inward, get ready for winter. And so, because of all these factors, I've lost strength because I haven't been in the gym. I want to be a little bit more slow and gentle with myself, and I want to build back the strength that I've lost by not being in a regular practice of working out. Um, so that's where I've started. And so I've gotten up in the morning. I do find a yoga video on YouTube. And what I'm finding is I have a lot of work and ease that I need to purposefully bring to my practice because I'm not flexible. I'm not super strong. And trying to focus on my breathing and just being present is helpful, and that's kind of the purpose of yoga. Like, one of the beautiful things about practicing yoga is that as you practice and you try to find where your body can be in a certain pose or position, you are granting yourself grace, you are being present with yourself, and you are focusing on that specific task. It's very difficult to be in an uncomfortable yoga pose and be thinking about what you're making for dinner because your body is demanding your attention. And I actually like that part of yoga. And I'm excited to see the growth and progression that I make by being gentle, not forcing myself into poses, just really taking my time, choosing shorter practices if I need to, choosing longer practices when I feel like it, and just allowing my body to show me the way into fitness. And so I'm excited about having that practice. And then walking in the evening is, first of all, a great way to shake off the workday. I work from home, so I'm in this room a lot, in this chair a lot. So walking is a great way to get my blood moving, to get everything, kind of moving at the end of the day. It loosens up my legs and my hips, which makes me feel better, helps me sleep better. And with the changing weather, as I mentioned before, it just feels nice to be outside. And so it's very low impact. I am not, the only reason I'd be sweating is because it's hot in Texas, not because I'm pushing myself. But they're nice bookends to my day. I start with a nice stretch and yoga, focusing on being present on the mat with my body where I am, and ending my day with a walk. And while these practices are perfectly enjoyable, and I could probably do just that for exercise for the rest of my life, I do intend, once I get back in a more stable condition, to go back to the gym and do strength training, because I know as a woman, it's important for me to build strengthen my muscles and in my bones so that as I get older, I can climb stairs and get in and out of cars and that kind of stuff, which is really the motivation that I have for my physical well-being. I want to be resilient as I age, and I want my body to be in the best possible situation it can be in as I get older so that I still have freedom and autonomy. So more than just like looking hot. I want to be strong and healthy for my future. But yeah, I just wanted to share that I've kind of fallen out of the regular practice I had for a long time of getting up in the morning and going to the gym and lifting weights and doing cardio because of a season of a play in my life. But I know how much better I feel when I do move my body and how much better my body feels when I take care of it. And so instead of pushing myself back to where I was and being gentle, being present in the morning with yoga, taking a nice half-hour walk after work. And if you're in that place where maybe you used to have a routine and you've fallen out, know that you don't have to go right back to where you were. Know that you can be aware of your body and what it needs, and you can give it what it needs. And when you do, it will respond in ways you never expected, but that are beautiful. So I hope this is helpful, and I will see you next week.